Assalamu alaikum, good morning and Dumilang Kuyamora. Welcome to one and all. And it's now 35 minutes after 4 a.m. It's now time for the health and fitness segment. If you've just tuned in and streaming in, welcome to one and all via Facebook Live, via YouTube channel as well on Salam Media, as well as the Salam Media website on www.salammedia.com/listen live. Now, we come to you every morning from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. Each day, and we've got various different segments. Obviously, we have the book review. We've obviously got the health and fitness segment. We're going to cross over at 4:45, inshallah, also to Zamia with Manana Muhammad, continuing the series of the stories of the Sahaba. And after the 5 a.m. Dua that we will have, inshallah, after Sugar Cutoff, we've in the last segment, we finalize with Maulana Minty, and we talk about the previous night's Taraweeh, Salah, the Tafsir, as well as the Ramadan Diary series, a fantastic one. Now, today on the health and fitness segment, the talking point being how to quit smoking. Now, and why, rather reasons as to why you should quit smoking, especially in using the month of Ramadan. Have you been a smoker, and are you a smoker struggling to try and quit smoking cigarettes? Or have you used an alternative? What is this alternative? We'd like to hear from you. So send through your comments on our WhatsApp number on 061 766 0355. And inshallah, in a moment or so, we're going to cross over now with Sheikh Abdur Raheem Phiri to talk to us about further. Now, during the month of Ramadan, we've obviously discussed a lot regarding, the health and fitness. So we've spoken to obviously fitness coaches who've told us and shared with us optimum times for exercise. Sheikh Abdur Raheem Phiri yesterday was speaking to us about energy drinks and the implications and the negativities of the ingredients of those energy drinks. Yes, it's quite appealing. I mean, when you're walking into a store nowadays, there is a full drop in a fridge that is full with caffeinated drinks, right? So it's showing you, hey, get your fix, get revived, get energetic. You need this all of a sudden. And let me ask you a question. 10 or 12 years ago, where was all of this energy drinks before? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, but it's my personal opinion. We'd like also to hear from you. So you can send through your comments on 061766 0355. Sheikh Abdur Raheem Phiri, assalamu alaikum. Good morning to you, my brother, and welcome once again to the program.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. كيف حالك حبيبي؟
Alhamdulillah, my Sultan. I'm all good. I'm all good. We are all well with the spirits. Obviously, last night being the 27th of Ramadan, with the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, firstly, by His command, waking us up this morning, giving us the opportunity to be here on this platform to address, obviously, everyone around the country, around the globe as well. I'm blessed in this regard, and we make shukr to the Almighty for utilizing us. It may be a means of inspiration, and who knows, may be a means of hidayat, inshallah, to one and all. Hoping you're in good spirits this morning, Sheikh. Now, we've been talking about fitness over a number of segments, in this regard. And we've spoken about the importance of maintaining a healthy lifestyle, number one. Number two, we've spoken about the importance of, the sleeping patterns and, not drinking of fizzy drinks, caffeinated drinks yesterday. Today's talking point, which I like, and very interestingly, my team has obviously put together as well, is why you should quit smoking in this month of Ramadan in order to harness fitness. Now, there's 2 points here: why you should quit smoking and the importance of harnessing fitness. Let's discuss both. Firstly, obviously, were you a smoker before?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. By the grace of Almighty Allah Azza Jal, Allah has blessed me that I love to research and I love humanitarian work and I love to motivate the Ummah Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and the global world at large. I was never a smoker, I was never a drug addict, and I was never an alcoholic, alhamdulillah, by the grace of Allah. But I do not judge, because Allah is the only judge. But we have to motivate our brothers and sisters in Islam. Initially, in fitness, we got what are called cardiovascular exercises. So these cardiovascular exercises, they help you to, it's like a pre-workout. It's like a pre-workout that you have naturally. You don't have to buy it, but you have it. You just have to inject it in you. How do you inject? Maybe you want to sprint. You want to run or a jog. All right. So you jog for 10 minutes or 30 minutes. This is like the beginning of your exercise. Now, the cardiovascular exercises, they go mostly with how your heart rate is. So if you have been smoking cigarettes, they contain nicotine. This harms your lungs. So when you have a problem with your lungs, you cannot breathe properly. So most of the smokers have got problems with cardiovascular exercise. Coming into another serious issue is that the throat, the virus settles here on the throat, and then it goes to the lungs. So if you are a person who smokes cigarettes, again, when you have smoking, and you also got the lung problem, because there was a research by scientists. They took a normal and they took a lung of a chain smoker who's been smoking for over 15 years. So they found that the lung of a chain smoker was dark. It was very dark in complexion. Then the lung of been smoking was healthy and fine. So
Sheikh, if you don't mind, I don't mean to intrude. If you can just maybe move around there. There's a bit of a network problem there. Your network's a bit intermittent. Could you maybe just move around? Maybe in your area there, the network seems to be a bit of a problem there. You're right.
How's it this side?
Now, no, well, it seems quite okay for now, inshallah. And my studio engineer there is trying to obviously maintain the consistency of the network quality of the broadcast. Sheikh, you've obviously mentioned something interesting here, the comparisons of a chain smoker to that of a non-smoker. Many people who are listening in, tuning in, watching right now might be thinking, okay, look, you know what? Hey, brah, I'm listening to this youngster here telling me about why I mustn't quit cigarettes. I'm smoking for the last 40 or 50 years. Who are you to tell me? You know, firstly. And secondly, maybe there is somebody who wants to, you know, change or enhance fitness, and why they should use this month of Ramadan. This is the optimum time, in my opinion, because obviously you are fasting throughout the day. But now come iftar time, many people perhaps want to catch up the cigarette binge for the day. Now, how to balance this, and what would you advise to people to how to stop? Many people ask, how can I stop? I can't leave it. Maybe it's a mental thing. Is it a mindset thing, perhaps?
Okay, right. If you've been a chain smoker, I want you to do this. Go into a tarred rod. Go and stand there in the middle of the tarred rod and look at it. When you look at the tarred rod, that's what you're smoking. Every cigarette contains what's called nicotine and other, like thousands of gases, and the nicotine and the tar. So this tar is that what you're smoking. So I'm talking about, you're in the street right now. You're looking at the tar and it goes inside your body. You destroy your lungs, you destroy your body parts, your esophagus, you destroy it. Your lips, you destroy them. What does Allah SWT says about this? Allah SWT says, you were created ahsan taqwin, best of all forms. And Allah SWT also made this body as an amana. So you have to cherish it. You have to love it. Now you're killing yourself. Allah says, la taqtu nafsak. Do not kill yourself. So smoking cigarettes is like indirect suicide. It's like indirect suicide of your body. So it's not good to kill yourself. You must avoid. But anyway, someone can say, I'm addicted. What should I do? When you're addicted to something, remember, sometimes what you desire can kill you. Avoid desires. When you feel that, oh, I got desire to smoke, hold the Quran, for example, all right? Or maybe grab a carrot, or drink some water, take a fruit. So, because what you desire most, it can kill you. We do not get whatever we want on earth. Life is not a bed of roses.
I like that analogy about grabbing a carrot. I mean, many people are going to have strong eyesight.
You can say, oh, no, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. If I don't smoke, or maybe if I smoke, I'll have a problem. Imagine you say, okay, I love to smoke and I'm addicted to smoke. What about a person who is addicted to eating too much food? What is the end result? You get fat. So in that way, what you desire can kill you. Just tell yourself that I desire to smoke, but it's dangerous. Let me stop. The moment you cut your desires and you understand that life is not a bed of roses, you will meet challenges. You'll be all right. But some people dwell on the pain. That no, if I smoke, I'm going to erase the pain. But no, you will need another cigarette and another cigarette. Now you become addicted. This is where the problem is. So cut the desire in the beginning. Grab your Quran, get a carrot or a jog or exercise or talk to what? A professional counselor if you have a serious problem. Someone can say, I'm smoking because my wife is not cooking well. Talk to your wife to cook the food well. I'm smoking because I'm not getting paid. The salary is very bad. I'm smoking because I'm not making profit. Talk to your accountants. Talk to people, business professionals.
Yes,
Talk
I mean,
to
a lot of
doctors.
people have got stress. Yeah.
Exactly. Look at the root of your stress. Look at the keyword root of your stress. Because stress will always be there. Now you smoke, coronavirus affects you. You say, no. Now I don't want to smoke again because I got coronavirus. No, it's too late. It's too late.
But hey, also
now,
during the coronavirus, looking at the price of the cigarettes, I mean, hovering around 1,000 rand a carton. Now it's the perfect time also to stop smoking.
Exactly. Now let's come to romance. Romance is halal. Romance is halal. Your wife wants a kiss after iftar. Say, sweetheart, honey, kiss. Say, no. Okay, your baby. Just imagine your baby. Daddy, I want a hug. How can you hug your baby now? You're smoking all those tar, all those cigarettes, all those, like all those gases that are inside the cigarette. And then you affect.
And you smell it. Yeah, I get you.
Because when you smoke, you don't smoke alone. You don't smoke alone. Your baby is also smoking. Your neighbors are also smoking. So how are you going to kiss your wife? Tell me. How are you going to kiss your wife with the mouth is smelling cigarettes? How are you going to kiss your wife? And you love your wife.
No, it's very.
You had nikah. You signed nikah certificate that you love your wife. Now you can't kiss your wife because it's cigarette. Do the jihad for the sake of romance with my wife. It's halal. Even Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was implementing that program. He was romantic and practical, loving to his wives. Love is not lip service. We need to be practical in our home that I love my wife. Then I should do what? I should romance her and avoid cigarette. Now, are you married to cigarette? I can ask a question. You have a second wife who's got cigarette. Your second wife, is it cigarette? No. You have one and you love one. Now, if you're going to get married to cigarette again, and then you're married to your cell phone, you got 3 wives: cell phone, cigarette, and your wife. 3.
Hey, I think that's a lot, man. One alone, I mean. I get what you are saying. No, it's a great analogy there.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is that we mustn't get married to things of the dunya. Let's get married to our wives. Let's change ourselves. Even cell phone, people are addicted. No, that's on the subject today. Someone has told me in the studio that if you're going to talk about Zol, the whole program will be shut down. But let me tell you something, brothers in Islam, is that we are addicted to things that destroy us. People used to drink alcohol in South Africa. You know that? Now the whole country is talking about drugs. Now look, all of a sudden, people know that 90% of South Africa loves alcohol. And how much crime was going on before the lockdown? Most of it was harnessed by alcohol drug. Now look at it now. People also
smoke intoxicated state. People will go into that mindset. I get you.
Exactly.
No, it's great that you've mentioned that.
The undergraduate. It's like undergraduate degree. And then you go to
Yeah, no, I mean, Sheikh has obviously made a lot of valid talking. Obviously, there the network was a bit of a problem now towards the end of that. But as you heard, obviously, the importance and the tips regarding why you should quit smoking during the month of Ramadan. And we'd obviously like to hear from you. What are some of the methods that you've implemented to try and quit smoking? If you have, send them through on 061 766 0355. Sheikh Abdur Raheem Phiri, they're talking to us, telling us, okay, look, and highlighting that we are addicted to obviously these cigarettes and the cell phones, but that's not obviously being the topic for today, but just highlighting the importance of that. And very interestingly, the way it's highlighted, I'm hoping you've enjoyed it as much as I have. It is now 10 minutes to 5. We go for a quick ad break, and when we come back, we cross over live to Zambia. Stay tuned. This is the Suhoor broadcast, and we're coming to you live from Johannesburg.